Okay, so I decided to combine all the side quests, like the minor side quests, not the blue side quests. And now, continue on to the scholarly perspective. It's in this location. Hello friend, are you new to Sharlayan? You have that look about you. I am? I thought as much. Oh, I'm not bothering you, am I? So I so rarely meet travelers from beyond our shores, and couldn't pass up an opportunity to broaden my horizons. Can I assume a visitor such as yourself is eager to do the same? If you have an interest in learning about the city's history, for example, then I know the perfect person to give you an impromptu lesson. Head on over to Scholar's Harbor and keep an eye out for a black-haired Rogadin. They will be my brother. He will know the tale of any pillar and statue you care to point out, and will be more than happy to share it with you. Interesting. So this will have some information on what that statue means. Is it? Since I don't really know what that means. Like, is that name? What name? Repetus? Or no? It's only say the scholar. Statue user, yes. Yes, was there something I might help you with? What's that statue? Who is that? My sister is there. Well, she did indeed send me to the man for a better teach you about Sharlayan history than a studium certified history professor. Here, take my spyglass. Go on, take it. No time like the present to learn about the past. We shall begin your education with the Divine Taliak then. Yes, Divine Taliak, the scholar himself. Well, I have done scholar job. That's the scholar. So it's the scholar's job. Okay, this statue is a presentation of Taliak, one of the 12 divinities of Yerzia, and guardian deity of Sharlayan. As the god of knowledge, he rules over rivers and wisdom. There was once a system of governance in Sharlayan known as the Ecclesia, a great gathering at which each citizen was given a voice in decision affecting the nation's future. Yes, Ecclesia had been a great gathering at which each citizen was given voice in decision affecting the nation. And it was during one such forum wherein the people voted to elect Taliak as our patron. It was not piety which drove this choice, but rather a natural progression of our principles and creeds. We Sharlayans have, after all, always devoted ourselves to the pursuit of knowledge. Wait, hold on. That's the war. Mythology tells us that Taliak bore a magic pitcher from which poured forth the waters of knowledge. See how the water is drawn up from the canals and cascades endlessly into the sea, as well as recreating the divine evil from the tale. It also symbolizes the wisdom which rises from our city and flows out into the world. If you would like to learn more about the mechanism by which it works, the stonemasons who built it left records of their struggles in the archives of Numenor, a rather challenging construction by all accounts. If you have learned your history, you will know the Sixth Umbral era brought a catastrophic flood to the lands of Erzea, yes? Yet when all seemed lost, the 12 archons rose up and saved multitudes from a terrible fate. Of those 12, it was Archon Yunkref who brought our ancestor here in his heart. Yes. And together they founded what was to become the great nation of Sharlayan. The beach at the foot of Talek's statue is the very spot where those first Sharlayan made land. I imagine how they must have felt on that day, some 1600 years ago. Oh, okay. So that's where it was. And there you have it. I hope you enjoy your introduction to the Sharlayan's historical architecture. If we are to do justice to the towering Taliag, however, there is one last snippet of knowledge that we simply cannot overlook. Come along to the foot of the statue. Okay, that's a long way. Let me check. Oh, sightseeing low. Okay, this will be short. Let me see. No. Okay. Thank you. New sightseeing low. So, yes, thank you. I love sightseeing. No, I'm not. Oh, that's the written talents for. And that's the scholar. Try direct your attention to yonders. Behind them nestle with the statue itself, a chamber known as the Perilous Way. Can I go in? Those who have acquired mastery over these specialized disciplines or whose deeds have led to significant advances in their chosen field are invited to enter said chamber and receive the title of our own. We place great value on the pursuit of knowledge, and thus the arcans are held in especially high regard. As the embodiment of our ideals, they are permitted to browse the forbidden archives and have ever stood at the center of our nation's greatest achievements. Now, as for the most secret and sacred ceremony which awards them their title, I am afraid that even I am not privy to the particulars. You will forgive me my ignorance on this subject, I hope. Scholar and a gentleman, and thus concludes the lesson. So you happen to return by December, where I convey my warmest regards to Baldswooth. Kinda had the name of Rogadin. Wow. Yes. Ah, you've just come back from hearing one of my brother's lectures, haven't you? That's another look I'm quite familiar with. His breadth of historical knowledge is extensive, sufficient to earn him the title of Archon, he hopes. The problem is, if his contribution to the field are to be officially acknowledged, he must have written. But in this tumultuous time, such ceremonial concerns have been pushed to one side, and so he idles away his spare moments at the harbor now, just gazing out at the ocean. I thought having an illegal student may delay his part, which is why I jump at the chance to speak with you. I must apologize for not being more honest with my intention. Please accept this gift for your troubles, and allow me to welcome you once more to Sharlayan. Yeah, so our SC is gonna have a birthday at 10 December. Think it will be fun. I'm sure it will be fun. I love this FC, man. Shady FC. If you haven't realized, Shady Trady. This FC truly feels like a family to me. I'm really appreciate it. Okay, continue on side quest. Another side quest, a literary delivery. Are you one of those adventuring types I've heard so much about? But this is perfect. I'm just happen to have an errand of the kind that adventurers love, or so I'm told. I'm holding on to some volumes my customers ordered in, but instead of coming to pick them up, they've all decided they want their goods delivered. So I find myself in need of delivery drudge person. Might that person be you? Well, I can. Huzzah! Let me give you the details then. All in all, there are 3 books on the delivery docket. The first is Guardian Astrology, a comprehensive theory built behind to the servants at Albright Manor. The white yonder is for certain talkative book lover who will you know by the constant stream of chatter. And the last narrow road through the deep grass goes to one of the thousands most unflappable gleaners I have ever met. I'll just mark their location on the sandy map. Like so, the books are brought and paid for, no need to collect any coin. But do return to me for your own reward. Something I can help you with? Deliver this narrow road trip to the grass. Is that my book? Good, I need it for my journey. I usually do have a good day, but I'm waiting for a third time. He says that here that there are 51 distinct silent traps in each table. For example, others. Oh. And are known for kidnapping male outsiders to the peninsula's number. Is this? I'll need to try to. Yeah. Games recommendation. Welcome to the Albright Manor. Do you have an appointment? There, as I remember correctly, is only used to forecast weather. Is Guardian Astrology. Yeah, his Guardian Astrology is like outdated, isn't it? Of course, I'm on your way then. Oh yeah, now we can see this. So awesome. Please tell me you have brought my new book. That there. I have been waiting for that, for what feels like ages for the latest shipment to arrive. Yes, finally! Did you know the White Younger was written by a lad of 14 years? Wait, I myself how reliable such could possibly be, but the Far Eastern College with whom I've been exchanging correspondence says he absolutely swears by it. He described the wonder of Abalatayan's sea of clothes in exquisite details. And is by all accounts a roaring good read. The bit about the fighting Pisces is said to be an especially entertaining episode. Well, I shall let you return to your deliveries and whatnot. Thank you kindly for putting this long-awaited treat to my ever so grateful hands. Is it written by Akino? White something something. 14 years old, yeah. Alabatin spy. He's like, oh yeah, I don't know, I don't remember. All safely delivered? Ha! Of course they were. My shop is well known for carrying publication not only from Sharlayan's authors but from all manner of foreign chroniclers and telltales, meaning every time a new shipment comes in, I'm faced with an avalanche of work. I will have been buried alive without your assistance too, so here's a little something to show my gratitude. Go on, you earned it. I think that's Alvina the one who wrote it. So Alvina is actually 14. I don't know. Okay, so that's the first episode of the side quest progging. So see ya guys, goodbye, thank you.